Hey everybody, as Dwayne Johnson might say, finally History Maker Baseball has come back to the channel. And we celebrate this with the 2020 Baseball America set. And it's 12 teams, fictional set. I have chosen team number 12 to play through the season that I created, which is a 66 game season. There are 11 other opponents. You play each opponent 6 times, 3 on the road, 3 at home. The other games, I will be using the instant results chart to figure out wins and losses. I'm only keeping player stats of the Team 12 that I'm playing, and I'm using the iScore app to do that. So let's meet the 12 teams in the league for this year. Some are new, some are the same, some have relocated. So we'll start with Team 1, and that's the team that's on the field right now as the home team. You may know them as the New England Minutemen in Steve Towers' universe, but in my universe, they are the Saginaw Brew team number 1, and of course, you can't be the Brew and not play at Biddy Beer Ballpark. So the Brew are Team 1. Team 2 is a new team. They have been relocated and renamed, and we go out west to Sin City, the Las Vegas Dealers. They're looking to beat the odds. They are team number 2. Team number 3 is a returning team from last year. From Muncie, Indiana, they are the Muncie Ballbusters. Team number 3. Team 4, also returning team from El Segundo, California, made famous by the TV show Sanford and Son. The El Segundo Sun. Future so bright they just have to wear shades. Team 5 is also a new team, and I had to use my cheesy puns to get this team name. They are from Georgia, from Macon, Georgia, and they are the Macon Waves. Team number 5. Team number 6 is a returning team, but the team name has changed. They used to be called the Pile Drivers. Now, from Tombstone, Arizona, they are the Tombstone Undertakers, Team 6. Team 7 keeps the same nickname, but switches cities in North Carolina. They were the Rocky Mount Aces. Now they are the Kitty Hawk Aces. Team 7. Team 8 is a new team as far as name and location. And it may take a few seconds to figure out why this name is what it is. But we're going up to the state of Maine. And this is almost a paying homage to the Rear Admiral Clinton Parks, who's from Maine. And the team is the Banger Heads. Banger Heads. When I was in school, the nickname of the guys who were kind of like not necessarily the druggies, but the guys that were kind of out of it and didn't really care, we called them Heads. So, you know, Banger Heads, sort of like the metal rock bands would bang their heads. Banger Heads. There you go. That's how that came about. Team 9 is a returning team from north of the border. It is in homage to Dave S. It is the Nova Scotia Schooners, team number 9 from Nova Scotia. Team 10, a brand new team as well. They are from New Jersey, Hoboken, New Jersey. They are the Hoboken Hobos, team 10. Team 11 is from Fort Wayne, Indiana, a new team. They are and this kind of ties in a little bit with the coronavirus and things that are going on right now, maybe, perhaps. They are the Fort Wayne Medics. Medics rule. Gung-ho. They are gung-ho. And of course, Team 12, also on the board, the team I'm going to be playing again this year from the state of New York. The Ticonderoga Stooges. Just say Mo. So we have the Stooges against the Brew Team 1 and Team 12. Okay, I've already rolled the game day results. I'm using the Steve Tower rule where both teams are semi-harmonious to start the season. And on the perks, the closer for the Ticonderoga Stooges, Adam Gorman, got a major perk, and he is happy until further notice. So anytime you get that till further notice, that's really a good thing when it's something good. So he will be happy till further notice. So if there is a chemistry check, no matter what the team is doing, if he's pitching, they will be harmonious. And Fernando De La Rosa got a minor perk in this game. He is hot for this game only. So I've got the little red pawn there to signify that he is hot this entire game. All right, let's go through the starting lineups for this game, which is being played again at Biddy Beer Ballpark. And I've got the scoring on that glare would get off of there if I could. There we go. For Ticonderoga, it's Vaughn Smith in right, Manny Infante at second, Josh Bell in center, True Jones at third, Cameron Seagren at the DH, Chuck Vanderveer is at first base, Raphael Roquemore is the shortstop. Hope this goes up some. Yep, there we go. Doing the catching is the prospect Pete Wayne Rostro, and in left field is Bill Hemmond. And that is your starting lineup for the Ticonderoga Stooges. We'll get to the starting lineup for the Brew in the bottom of the first. So right now, last couple things to do. The umpires for today's game. At home plate is Ron Lundy. Bill Bernals at first. Wally Werner is at second. And Bart Sacco is at third. All right, so I think all those festivities are out of the way. We'll try to find a space to roll right in here. Got my number dice and the decider die, which is decidedly smaller, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so Fernando De La Rosa, made famous by Steve Tower. He's on the mound. He's going to be facing Louis Orozco of the Stooges. But right now he's facing Vaughn Smith, leadoff man, right fielder, De La Rosa. And you know what? I did everything but get playbook. So let me do that. Funny how you do all the pomp and circumstance and then forget the meat and the potatoes. All right, I've got the manager cards. I'm not sure if I'm going to decide to use those in this league or not, but they're there in case the mood strikes me. But if I do it in this game, I need to do it for all the games. So I'll see how it goes. Got the playbook over here. I'll just refer to it as the game goes along, but there you see it. Game book 5.0. All right, we are ready to go. De La Rosa, who is hot this game, facing Vaughn Smith. And we're underway. 3-4-6. Blank for the pitcher. Is the batter eager? No, he's semi-patient, so he will draw a walk. So again, scoring this on the I-score, if you want to call it that. So let's see what we get here. We're going to get a walk. And that will put him at first base, put Vaughn Smith at first base for Manny Infante, the second baseman. So Infante steps to the plate. De La Rosa walks the leadoff man. Here's Infante. 1-4-6. Does he have flash? De La Rosa has double flash. So not only will he strike out Infante, he will also strike out Josh Bell. So a double strikeout. And that's where that double flash comes into play. Strikeout swinging. And then the next batter, Josh Bell, also strikes out swinging. And that brings up True Jones. So there's a little bit of pause there as I'm putting the results into the I-score. All right, so here's True Jones with Smith still at first. 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? No. It's a ground out to third. I'm sorry, to first base, since he's a lefty. It's a ground out to first, so the inning is over. It's a 3-1 ground out pitcher covering, and that's going to retire the side. So that's it for the Stooges here in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Ticonderoga, nothing, and Saginaw coming to bat. And we'll look at if I can get the glare off again, we'll look at the starting lineups for the Saginaw Brouhahas. Dexter Ford will lead off in left field. Corbin Young is at first base. Ronnie Sears at third. Roman Rogers, the DH. Jim Funderburk at right. Nick Griffiths in second. Dominic Tosi, the catcher, hits 7th. Domingo Pena in center hits 8th. And Porfirio Conti, the shortstop, will bat 9th. And they'll be facing the offerings of the right-hander, Luis Orozco, who's ace with double flash. Almost the same qualities as De La Rosa has. So Orozco will be facing Dexter Ford to get us going. We get a 1-2-5. 1-2-5 asks, is the pitcher a struggler? No. Is the batter patient? Ford is semi-patient. The desired die gives it to him as patient. So he will draw a leadoff walk, but there are goggles on that. And the 1-2-5 goggles say questionable or strict umpire at home calls strike 3. Well, Lundy is lenient and semi-respected, so he's going to let that go with a walk. So just as Fernando De La Rosa walked the leadoff man, so does Luis Orozco. So Ford's aboard with a leadoff walk, and that brings up Corbin Young. 1-3-6, is he an ace? He's an ace, yes he is. 1-3-6 ace means that's a strikeout. So Corbin Young will go down on strikes thanks to the ace. Result, 1 away. For Ronnie Sear, third baseman, we get a 1-1-6. Is he fresh? Yes he is. It's a strikeout. So yet another strikeout thanks to the fact that he's fresh. And that's out number 2. Sends us to Roman Rogers. Roman Rogers, the designated hitter in today's game for Saginaw. 5-5-6. 5-5-6. Is he an ace? Yes, it's a line out to third. And that's going to end the inning. So nothing doing there for the Brew Ha-Has. Is they go down pretty quietly. And after 1 inning of play, if I can get the glare off of here. After 1 inning of play, we got no score. Okay, bottom, or rather top of the second. Cameron Segrin, the DH, steps to the plate. 2-2-5. 2-2-5. Is he a star? No, De La Rosa's an ace, not a star. Slugger or sad sack? Segrin is a semi-slugger, but the sire die is a blank, so that doesn't fall into play. So it'll be a base hit, center field. Single to center. He's not active, so he won't steal, but it will be a base hit for Segrin. And that's the first hit of the game for either team. Solid base hit for Segrin. He's aboard for rookie Chuck Van Deventer, first baseman, power hitter. Also whiffs. 2-3-6 is double control. De La Rosa does not have it, so it is a walk. And that will put 2 on with nobody out. And Ticonderoga has something cooking here in the top of the second. Here's Raphael Roquemore, the shortstop. Roquemore, 2-4-6. Control. He's got semi-control, does De La Rosa, but the desired die is a blank, so no control there. Eager or sad sack? He is semi-eager. We need to re-roll and see if he's going to be eager. And he's not. So he's not going to be eager. He's not a sad sack. So that means it turns into a walk again. So the bases are now loaded. Single and 2 walks. And De La Rosa shaking his head. He's in trouble. Bases loaded, nobody out. For rookie catcher Pete Dwayne Rostro. 3-4-4. Prospect. No, De La Rosa's not a prospect. Patient. No, he's not patient. He will pop to second, and that keeps everybody right where they are. That pop to second, infield fly roll. So there's 1 away. And that takes us to Bill Hemmon, the left fielder, number 9 hitter. The base is still loaded and 1 out. Hemmon, 1-2-6. Is he fresh? Yes, it's a line out to second. Also could be a double play, but the desired die is a blank. So the runner on second will get back in time. But it is a line drive to second base. And everybody's going to hold up safely. But now there's 2 outs with the bases loaded. De La Rosa trying to get out of that. Nice stab by Griffiths on that line drive. 2 outs, bases loaded now. Top of the order for Vaughn Smith. He walked his first trip. And we get a 256. 256. Struggler, no he's not. Champion or patient? He is semi-patient, but the decider die this time is a blank. So that won't happen. So we got infield drama. Our first drama of the game. Infield drama. For the Brew Ha-Has. 2-4. Second baseman gold. Griffiths is not gold. If he was gold, it would be out. Otherwise, it's an error. So Griffiths just boots it. 1 base error, and the run's going to score. The run will score. It is a 1 base error on Griffiths. So now the bases are loaded still with 2 outs for Manny Infante. So the unearned run, tough error by Griffiths, 1-0 favor of Ticonderoga. 1-1-4, and that's asking if he's fresh. Yes, he is. It's a ground out to short, and that's going to end the inning. So that will get De La Rosa out of this. But after 1.5, it is 1-0 in favor of Ticonderoga. In fact, what I'll do, so that you can see the score, don't keep repeating it, I'll go ahead and use some dice to signify the score. So we're going to have a 1 here for Ticonderoga, and as soon as Saginaw gets on the board, we'll put something down there for them as well. But now Louis Orozco is on. He gets a 1-run lead to work with, facing Jim Funderburk. He's the right fielder. 3-4-6. That was a 6 there. 3-4-6. Blank for the pitcher. Is he eager? He is eager. So he's going to fly to center. And that is out number 1. Hauled in out there by Josh Bell. 1 away. Brings up Nick Griffiths. His error allowed the only run of the game so far. Nick Griffiths. 3-5-5. Struggler or gilded? No. Champion. Not a champion. He's going to ground to second. He's not a whiffer. So that's a simple 4-3 ground out. We're out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down, and that brings up Dominic Tozy. I apologize for going a little bit slower, but trying to add this into iScore as I go, so I'm not scoring by paper. 2-3-6 is double control. We know that's a walk because he doesn't have the double control. So that is a walk. That is a walk. And now with 2 outs, that brings up Dominic Pena, center fielder. 1-6-6, not Workman. Is he a whiffer? He is a semi-whiffer. The sire die says no, so it's a ground out to third. It would be a double play, but that's the third out of the inning anyway. So it's just going to be a ground out. 5-4 on the force play. And that's going to end the inning. So after 2 complete, here at Biddy Beer Park, after 2 complete, it is the Stooges 1 and the Brew Ha-Has nothing. So now we start the top of the 3rd. Last inning of full freshness for both pitchers. Josh Bell steps to the plate. He was caught in that double flash back in the 1st inning. Oops, just got nailed there. Sorry about that. 2-3-5. 2-3-5. Is he wild? No. De La Rosa's got semi-control. Is he eager? Josh Bell is patient, not eager. He's going to ground to second, but if he's patient, he's going to walk. He is fully patient, so that's a walk. So another walk issued by De La Rosa. He is having some control issues. Leadoff walk. Leadoff man's been on each time for the Stooges. Brings up True Jones. 5-6-6. Wild, no. Does he have a good eye? True Jones does not have a good eye. So he will strike out. And that's 1 away. And we're going to the right now chart. And De La Rosa gets the perk of being hot already. So the strikeout only made him semi-hot, but the pregame perk makes him completely a hot. So he is a hot pitcher. And Segrin, let's see, does this thing tell me what it, now this is the part we're doing this, doesn't tell me anything. He's 0 for 1, but he did not strike out, so Segrin is neutral. So a hot pitcher against a neutral batter on the right now chart. We got a 2-6. Hot pitcher, yes, overpowers batter with best pitch for a strikeout. So De La Rosa with the hot at bat there strikes out Segrin for out number 2. 2 down, brings up Chuck Van Deventer. 2-5-6 for Van Deventer. Not a struggler. Is he champion or patient? Neither one. So we're going to infield drama again. Last time it was an error on second baseman Griffiths. 2-5. Second baseman Iron. No, he's not an Iron. Last time we did 2-4 to see if he was gold. This time we're going to say 2-4, he's not Iron, so there won't be a single. It'll be a regular ground out, and the inning is over. So Nick Griffiths up to the task on that one. He is up to the task on that one for the 4-3 ground out to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. Still 1-0. And Porfirio Conti will lead things off for the Brew Ha-Has. Porfirio Conti. 1-1-5. Is the pitcher fresh? Yes, final inning being fresh, so it's a pop out to the infield of our choice. So we're going to say he pops to short for out number 1. Now we're back to the top of the order, and Dexter Ford walked his first trip, first time up. 2-3-4. Is there a runner on base? No. Is he a hot batter? Ford is not a hot batter. He's going to pop to third. That's out number 2. So we got a pop to short, and now we have a pop to third. We're just popping all along here. Here's Corbin Young, rookie power hitting first baseman. 2-3-5. Wild, no. Is he eager? He is semi-eager. Desired says he's eager. So he's going to single through the shortstop unless he's a whiffer. But the Desired also says he's a whiffer, so he will strike out. So he's out of there. I know some people like to re-roll the Desired. As long as it's on the same card, I don't re-roll it. If it goes from one card to the other, then I do. That's generally my rule for that. Great thing about this game is you can kind of make your own house rules. All right, so we go to the fourth. Both pitchers now semi-fresh. Here's Raphael Roquemore. 1-1-2. Does the pitcher have flash? Yes, he's got double flash. So again, we're looking at double strikeouts here, and they're going to get it. Roquemore and Brain Rostro strike out back-to-back on that double flash. So the double flash comes into play again. 2 quick outs. And it brings up left fielder Bill Hemmon, number 9 hitter. 2-3-4, nobody's on base. Is he a hot batter? Bill Hemmond, I don't think is a hot batter. But I will double check it. Nope, he's not a hot batter. So that means he's going to pop it up to the third baseman. Pops it up to Ronnie Sear for out number 3. And the Stooges go in order here in the top of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 1-0 Stooges. As they cling to that lead, Louis Orozco now facing Ronnie Sear. It'll be Sear, Rogers, and Funderburk here in the fourth. 5-5-6. Is he an ace? Yes, it's a line out to third. So Sear hit it hard, but right at the third baseman, True Jones. So that's 1 away. Brings up Roman Rogers, the DH. 1-4-6. I wasn't going to use the DH in this league, and then at the last minute I changed my mind. 1-4-6. Flash. Yes, he's got the double flash, just like De La Rosa had. So Roman Rogers strikes out, as does Funderburk. So back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. And that makes for a very quick bottom of the fourth. So we go to the fifth. Still 1-0. Favor the Stooges. And it'll be Vaughn Smith to lead it off. Four, 4, 6. Star, no. Sad sack, utility, or patient. He's semi-patient. Saginaw says he's patient. So he's going to call third strike. So we'll strike him out on a call, third strike. One away. He was too patient there. All right, Manny Infante. 1, 3, 6. Is he an ace? De La Rosa is an ace. So it will be another strikeout unless he has a good eye, which he does not. So another strikeout for De La Rosa. Both pitchers getting the strikeouts going in this game. Here's Josh Bell. 3, 5, 5. Struggler, no. Champion. He is a semi-champion. Saginaw says he's a champion. So he will double to left field. So first extra base hit of the game. It's a double for Josh Bell. That brings up True Jones. True Jones, the chance. 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. 1-0 Stooges, but runner at second. And True Jones looking to knock him in. 5, 6, 6. Won't do it probably. Good eye. No, he doesn't. He's going to strike out. And that's going to send us to the right now chart to start the bottom of the fifth. But another strikeout for De La Rosa. And we go to the bottom of the fifth. Nick Griffiths will lead us off on the right now chart. And let's see. Orozco in his last at bat got the double strikeouts. So he's definitely hot. Actually semi-hot. And Griffiths, he is 0 for 1, so he's neutral. So we have a semi-hot pitcher against a neutral batter. And now they're both neutral. 3, 5. Hot batter, no. If he was hot, he'd hit a single. Otherwise, he flies to left. So it's a fly out to left field. Hauled in out there by Hammond for out number 1. And that brings up Tozy. Dominic Tozy, the catcher. We get a 2. I'm sorry, I rolled a white die. It's a mistake instead of black. My bad. I took this die by mistake. I don't know how I picked that up, but I did. That's the scorekeeping die. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Star, no. Home run king. Tozy is a semi-scrapper. So that means he's going to fly to left as well for out number 2. So fly to left for out number 2 is they keep Hammond busy out there. 2 down, 2 up, 2 down, 2 flies to the left for Domingo Pena, center fielder. 2, 3, 4, nobody's on base. Is he a hot batter? I don't think Domingo Pena is a hot batter. In fact, I know he's not. So that's a pop out to third, and that's going to end the inning. So the inning's over. We go to the 6th, last inning of semi-freshness, potentially. Certainly for De La Rosa, but Orozco's tossing a shutout so he could keep it going. Cameron Segrin, the DH. 2, 3, 6, double control. He does not have it. It's a walk. So a lot of walks and a lot of strikeouts for De La Rosa. Getting that pitch count up. Leadoff walk. And that's going to send up Van Deventer. 2, 3, 5. Wild, no. Eager. Is he eager? He is not. So he's going to ground to second. He's not patient. It's a ground to second. It's a fielder's choice on the lead die of 3. So we get a fielder's choice on the ground out, which is going to go 4 to 6. The runner on first is out. And let's see here. He is out going to second. Force out. Oops, let's undo that. I'm still learning this thingy here. So let's see. Ground out 4 to 6. Apologize while I'm working this here. Alright, so he is out on a force out. It's still doing that, so maybe I need to do a in play result here. There we go, fielder's choice, 4-6. That's what I needed to do. He's out at second on the force out. Runner is safe at first. Okay, now we're straight. Took me a second. It's been a while since I've used that particular device. All right, Raphael Rookmore, the batter. Sorry about that delay. Rookmore, 2-3-4. We do have runners on base this time, so we do have plate drama. Tozy is neutral catcher, if that's what's being asked for. It's a 3-3 on the plate drama. Control pitcher. Well, De La Rosa has semi-control, so we need to roll the decider. He does not have control, so that means it's going to be a wild pitch, and it's also taking us to the chemistry chart. So wild pitch will move the runner up on a wild pitch. Let's see. I got to figure out how to put this on here. Wild pitch. Sometimes it's hard to tell where that is. Here we go. Wild pitch, third strike. But where's the wild pitch? I don't see a place for a wild pitch. I know it's there. I just don't see it. That's another one of these problems of not being too familiar with this. Wild pitch, I don't know where it is. I just have to keep it in my mind that it's a wild pitch, because I don't see any other way to do this. All right, so we're just going to keep it that way. All right, wild pitch. So Rookmore still at bat. 1-3-4. Gold catcher? No. Is he a champion? Rookmore is not a champion. Got outfield drama. So outfield drama for the Brew Ha-Has. First time for outfield drama. 2-6. Center fielder stoic. Center fielder is Mr. Pena, and he's semi-stoic, but the sire die says no, so he's not stoic. So since he's not stoic, he will make the grab for the out, and that's going to be a good play and keep the runner at second base. So the fly out to center field. Good thing the sire die says he was not stoic, because that kept him right where he was. So he's at second base with 2 outs for Wayne Restro. 1-5-6. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer. The sire die says no, so we have a fly. We have outfield drama again. My bad. We're right back to outfield drama. And we get a 1-4. Right fielder gold. Dexter Ford is semi-gold, but the sire die is a blank, so no gold in this here land. So since he's not gold, it's going to drop in for a single. And let's see here, with a runner on second base and a lead die of 1, 2 outs, any runner scores, so that means the run will score thanks to that wild pitch. So Wayne Restro drives in Vandeveter with a base hit, and it's 2-0 Stooges as they get the double eye poke to get that runner home, making it 2-0. So now Hemmond, the batter. 1-4-4. 1-4-4. Flash, yes, it's a strikeout. And we've already checked, and Lundy does not override that because, well, let's see, wait a minute. We didn't check it yet. Questionable or lenient, umpire calls ball 4. Well, he's lenient, so that's actually a walk. I take it back. Lundy didn't change the walk to a strikeout, but he does change the strikeout to a walk because he is lenient. So Lundy says that did not cross the plate, so it's a base on balls, putting runners at first and second with 2 outs for Vaughn Smith. 2-0 Stooges here in the top of the 6th. 1-1-2 Flash, yes, he's going to strike him out to end the inning. There's no double strikeout because that's the 3rd out, but a strikeout for De La Rosa nonetheless. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-0. 2-0 in favor of the Stooges. And that brings up Porfirio Conti to lead things off, followed by Ford. 244. 244 ace. Yes, it's a fly out to center field because Orozco is an ace. So he will fly out to center field. Out number 1, and we go right back to the top of the order for Dexter Ford. Dexter Ford. 355. Struggler pitcher, no. Is he a champion? No, he's not. He's going to ground to second unless he's a whiffer. He is not a whiffer. So it's an easy ground out to second base. For out number 2, that brings up Corbin Young with Ronnie Sear on deck. 2 outs, base is empty. 334. Ace or star, he's an ace, so it's a pop out to first. And that's going to end the inning. So we have played 6 innings in the books. We go to the top of the 7th. Score is now Saginaw 2. I'm sorry, Ticonderoga 2, Saginaw nothing. So we start the 7th, and now De La Rosa has lost all freshness because we're in the 7th, but they're going to stick with him. Facing Manny Infante. He does still retain that hot quality though. 1-3-4. Goal catcher, no. Champion, no. Outfield drama again. So a lot of outfield drama being tested here by the Brew Ha-Has. 4-5. Center fielder, gold. Center fielder Pena is not gold. So it's going to be a base hit. It's a single, and we're going to go to the experience chart for the next at bat for Bell, because that next result was in red. So base hit, single to start the top of the 7th. And now we're going to the experience chart. De La Rosa is neutral, and Bell is a semi-icon. So now they're both neutral. 4-5. Prospect batter, no. He would strike out if he was. Otherwise, hard to hit grounder. Batter out at first, but active runner is safe. He's double active, so he's definitely safe. So he's going to beat that out for an infield hit. Josh Bell, double active. So it comes out to be a base hit. And De La Rosa is a little bit chagrined. Runners at first and second. Nobody out for True Jones. Bullpen activity working for the Brew Ha-Has. So we look down there and see in their bullpen who they have. They have, let's see, Dennis Big Game Hunter is loosening in the bullpen. Dennis Big Game Hunter. Right now, here's True Jones looking for big game. 2-4-5. Blank, is he a hero? True Jones is a semi-hero. Decider says he's a hero. So it's a single to left field, and that's going to load the bases. So now the bases are loaded with nobody out, and Cameron Segrin, the batter. And that's going to do it for De La Rosa. He is going to have to come out of here. So we will go to a new pitcher. And it's going to be Dennis Big Game Hunter. Dennis Big Game Hunter. And he will be, he's already an ace. He will be a double ace on this at bat, because he's coming in mid-inning. And he's going to need all that with the bases loaded and nobody out. So Dennis Big Game Hunter facing Cameron Segrin. We get a 1-2-4. Control. Big Game Hunter has control. It's a ground out to short. And let's see what the infield. The infield would have been in, down 2-0. So let's check the infield in. Let's see. Infield playing in on a grounder on a lead die of 1. It's a bases loaded double play, runner out at home. So it's a, they get the force out at home and then throw it to first to get the double play. So let's get all this in here and hopefully get it right. Ground out goes to short. So it's a 6-2-3 double play. So the runner on third is out on a force. Runner on second goes to third safely. Runner on first goes to second safely. The batter is out on a double play. So now runners at second and third with 2 outs for Van de Veter. So Big Game Hunter trying to get out of this and keep the score 2-0. Oops, dropped my die. Okay, 1, 2, 3, flash and fresh. She's definitely fresh. She's got the flash. It's a strikeout for Big Game Hunter. So boy, talk about doing the job. A double play and a strikeout with the bases loaded keeps the score 2-0. We go to the bottom of the 7th, still 2-0. Orozco is still semi-fresh because he's got the shutout going. And he's going to be facing Ronnie Sear to lead things off. 1-3-3. Is Sear a slugger? He's a semi-champion and semi-hero, but no slugger. So he will fly to left. So Sear with a fly to left field. And there's one away. And that's going to bring up Roman Rogers. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? Yes. Desired Eye says he's still fresh. So it is a strikeout. So another strikeout for Orozco. 2 down, and that'll bring up Funderburk. 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? Funderburk. Semi-home run king. Desired Ike says he's a home run king. It is gone. And not only is the shutout gone, the no-hitter is gone. It is now a 2-1 ball game as Orozco had the no-hitter going, but couldn't get it done. With Funderburk took care of that with that home run. Here's Griffiths. It's only a 2-1 game now, so Brew is right back in it. 2-4-6. Control. Nope, no control there. Eager or sad sack for Griffiths, neither one. It's going to be a walk. Active steals. Desired Eye says he's not active, so he won't steal, but it's a walk to Griffiths. So he keeps the inning going for Dominic Tosi. And now the bullpen may need to get going for the Stooges. 1-1-3. Ace or dynamic? He is an ace, so it's ground out to first. That's going to end the inning. So after 7 complete, we go to the 8th. Score is now Ticonderoga 2, Saginaw 1. And Ticonderoga has left, according to this, 10 runners on base. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but it might be. But it's a 2-1 ball game as we go to the 8th inning. And now Hunter is semi-fresh, facing Roquemore, the shortstop, here in the 8th. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? Desired Eye says he is. It's a strikeout. So Big Game Hunter continues to be throwing a big game as he gets another strikeout. Wayne Rostro, the batter. 2-4-6. Control. Big Game Hunter has it. It's a ground ball back to Hunter. So an easy play there. 1-3 ground out for out number 2. Brings up Hammond. Hammond, the batter. 3-4-4. Ace or star? Hunter's an ace, so that works. It's a pop out to first. And the inning is over. So we go to the bottom of the 8th, still 2-1. Favor the Stooges. It'll be Pena, Conti, and Ford for the Brewhahas. 1-3-3. 1-3-3 for Pena. 1-3-3 asks, is the batter a slugger? He is a semi-slugger, but the desired die went against him. So that means it's going to be a fly to left. And right there, Orozco dodges a major catastrophe. That would have tied the game. Here's Conti, shortstop. 1-3-5, and the first time we get the unusual result, the blue 1 means we go to wake up the umpires with the bases empty. See what the umpires have to say. Bases empty. 3-5. Bases empty. Lenient umpire at second. Bill Warner is strict and questionable. He is not lenient. If he was lenient, batter slides into second base with a double ruled safe. Other batters ruled out. So other umpires rule the batter out. So he's going to be out of there. Conti will get a base hit, but then will be out going to second base as he overslid the bag. So how about that? As he is tagged out. So we go to the 9th. 2-1 ball game. Big Game Hunter is going to come out now as he's pitched inning and so forth. So he's lost all freshness. So they will now go It's not a save situation, so they won't go to Goose Clark, but they will go to Dr. Derek No. Dr. No, nicknamed Dr. No. So Derek No will be coming on. He will not get the ace because he's starting the inning rather than coming in mid-inning. So it'll be Dr. No. Oh, wait a minute. That was only 2 outs, wasn't it? I think I was premature there. Pena lit off the inning. That's only 2 outs for Conti. Know what I was thinking there. So it's a Roscoe facing forward. Almost gypped the Brouhahas out of a out there. It's a good thing I've got the score thing going here. Triple fives. Ace or stars, a deep fly out to right. Otherwise, that would have been a home run. But the ace on a Roscoe keeps that as a fly out to right field. And the inning is over. So we go to the ninth. It is the Stooges 2, the Brouhahas 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Ticonderoga. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Brouhahas. And now Derek No will be on. And he will be facing top of the order, Vaughn Smith, Infante, and Bell to start the ninth. 2-1 lead for the Stooges. 5-5-6. Is he an ace? No, he's not an ace. Is the batter a sad sack? No, he's not. It's a double to right field for Vaughn Smith. So a leadoff double for Vaughn Smith. Trying to get something going and get a insurance run. He's at second base for Infante. And then the dangerous Bell behind him. 1-4-5, Struggler No, ground out to first base, and that's going to move the runner to third on that ground out to the right side. Runner on second will move to third. So now infield's going to have to come in against Josh Bell with the runner at third. Josh Bell, 1-3-4, gold catcher No, champion. Yes, he's a semi-champion. Again, the side eye comes through. It's a single to left field, and that will give the Stooges a 2-run lead as they get that cushion on the base hit by Bell. Bell, the star of the game offensively so far, it seems. And here's True Jones. 4-5-6. Is True Jones patient? No, he's not. He's going to fly to center for out number 2. And that's in purple. So that means we're going to the chemistry chart, which both teams are semi-harmonious. And it'll be Cameron Segrin, the batter. Now they're both harmonious. And let's see, 2-2. Batting team distance. No, they're not dissonant, so it's a double. How about that? It's a double. Because they weren't dissonant, it is a double. And with 2 outs and a runner at first base who is double active, I got to believe that scores him on a double. Let's take a look here. Lead die of 2. Yep, active runner scores from first on any double, so it's a RBI double by Segrin. As they've gotten to Dr. No, as Dr. No is going to have to come out of there, I think. Van der Veter, the right-hander, is coming up, so they're going to make a call to the bullpen again. It is now a 3-1 game. Check that, 4-1 game with that double. It's now a 4-1 game. And Derek No is going to come out of there. He will exit. And they'll go to another reliever, this time a right-hander out of the pen. And the right-handed reliever will be Chad Coaster. Chad Coaster, the right-hander, will be the new pitcher. Chad Coaster, where are you? Here he is. Okay, Chad Coaster is up. Runner at second, 2 outs. 4-1 lead here in the top of the ninth for Van der Veter. And he is an ace as he's coming in mid-inning. 1-2-6, he's fresh. And that's all that's needed. Wait, I used the wrong die there, didn't I? Should have been this one. 1, 2, 6. It's a line out to second, rather. Rolled the score die instead of my other die. That was pretty weird. But anyway, line out to second base takes care of that. And now we go to the 9th. 4-1. Orozco will now be exiting the ball game. And they will go to their closer, Adam Gorman. He was the one who got the happy till further notice check in the game day check. So if he gets the result on harmony, it will be fully harmonious. So Adam Gorman, the lefty, is on. He is an ace, flash, and double control. And he's going to be tasked with facing numbers 2, 3, and 4, Corbin, Young, Sear, and Roman Rogers. So Young leads it off. 2, 2, 5. Star. No, he's not a star. He's an ace. Slugger or sad sack. Young is a slugger. So he's going to pop it to right. Unless he's a whiffer, he is not. So it's just a pop out to right field. To shallow right field. For out number 1. 2 outs away from an opening day victory for the Stooges. Here's Ronnie Sear. 1-4-5. Struggler, no. It's a ground out to third. And now there's 1 out to go. And it's all up to Roman Rogers, the DH. And then Funderburk, who had that home run and broke up the no-hitter, he's up next, if they get to him. 5-6-6. Is the pitcher wild? No. Good eye? No. Struck him out. And there's your ball game. Roman Rogers strikes out to end the game. And that's going to do it. As the Ticonderoga Stooges, as we look at the final results, get the glare off of here. Ticonderoga Stooges with the win, 4-1. 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 11 left on for the Stooges. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error, 3 left on for the Brew. The winning pitcher was their starter, who had a no-hitter going up until the 6th, and that was Luis Orozco. He's the star of the game. Tough luck loser, although he pitched pretty well, was De La Rosa. And then the save goes to Gorman, who saved a 4-1 ball game. So I hope you enjoyed that presentation of Baseball America, History Maker Baseball Style, from Biddy Beer Ballpark. And we bid you adieu as the Ticonderoga Stooges put the double eye poke on the Saginaw Brew by the final score of 4-1. Ticonderoga now obviously 1-0, and Saginaw 0-1. But it's a fun set. If you've ever thought about delving into the fictional aspect, I highly recommend it. And it's a lot of fun. This game, I think, is almost tailored to fictional sets, although it does play Major League sets very well. I think it does kind of lend itself more to the what if and your own universe of the fictional set. So that's going to do it from here. Hope you enjoyed that, and hope you're staying safe through all this virus stuff and enjoying your hobby and staying safe. And until next time, enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it. And as usual, I'll see you all down the road.